mowing something. This is my second to last boss's mower. This is my new boss's mower now. And we're headed down the mountain. We're up here in the foothills of the Blue Mountains and transporting. It's bumpy. That's okay. Here we go. That's 14. Starts rattling real bad at about 14. When I'm going down the hills, I don't want it in 10th gear because nothing to slow me down. But downshifting, so I'd rather start by downshifting first. It's kind of a dreary day. It's a really old cat. Like a 1990 something Caterpillar Challenger. I don't see the numbers on it. Yep, we're farming again. Woo! It's a rattly thing in here. Not gonna lie, all these handles are banging. And it's steep. So I geared down just to make sure that the tractor holds itself. Well, there's a cow out. There's a cow right there to the right, but down here, there's a cow out. I can probably upshift one more gear. But like when I rev down, this is compression holding me, so I can go one more gear. There we go. Worst come to worst, I can just ride her out. So I can go a little bit faster now. Gear up, it's flattening out. Gear up to 6. That should hold me. I can always test it by revving down some. So it's not doing anything revving down, which means that compression's holding me, so I'll rev up the compression. Cow's having a nice time in the field. This is so rough. Holy cow. Holy cow. He didn't like the tractor very much. Flatter again still. Scared that one away. Must be a scary guy. Here's another cow. Let's see if he runs away. Oh, there's nowhere to run, cow. Nowhere to run. Oh, you're all right. Now I'm gonna hit these trees. That's for sure. We'll slow down while we strike them. Just in case any damage is done. Actually, perfect. Nothing. Pretty good. Keep it on. Oh, now we're going up this hill. Going down a hill, then up a hill. We're really going out here. Near the Toucan. You guys ain't never rode a tractor on a road like this. If that slips off the edge, I'll tell you right now, that's the end of that. So I'll just drive. All right, we're headed up Turner Road, or Johnson Hollow Road. This is my Bosco field right here. Yep, right up on that hill, I found out my forerunner got rolled. Good job, Andrew. Wink. At least you're alive. So we're still moving down the road this way. Got the mower behind me. Look out for the cars. Really loud and vibrating in here. I gotta gear down for this hill. There's Mark. Now speed up the engine. That's Randy's field there. That's the Cabello piece. Yep. Right there in front of Mark on that hillside. Yep. There's Randy's mower. That's the Toucan right here that runs down. You can see it. That's a Toucan. This is DNR land right here. This is Department of Natural Resources. This feel free to hunt with permission, but you got to get the wind turbine permit. They give it out at Circle K. in Dayton. But like, there's my tractor. So I had to walk from over here. There's some elevators. But coming from over there to here, 35 can dog shit. So it's gotta be a lot of deer out here too or something. Probably elk out here. So, yep. So this is the tractor I'm driving right now. So you guys get a feel for what I'm in. I'm pulling this Schulte FX530. Schulte, this is brand new. Dang near brand new. This is Randy James's old mower who I used to work for. You guys remember a couple years ago, he died and all this stuff went up for auction. So this guy bought it. Good. Now it's hooked to this. So it's what I'm driving. 65D. It's probably like a 1998 or something. But it's got some aftermarket LEDs on it. Like, this is a tractor I drove a lot of when I was a kid. So ours is a little bit bigger. I think ours was 75. But either way, look, I was pushing for a second right here in the middle. So I was piling up. This was digging. That was digging into the ground. See how low I'm mowing? I'm mowing this low because what I'm doing out here is, I'll show you real quick, is these weeds. Like, these ones are a little bit too big. This one's not too bad, but I'm still gonna mow it. This is a Russian thistle. This is a tumbleweed. So it's been sprayed, but spray doesn't work very good anymore. So you have to really spray it a lot, and you know, some weeds are resistant. So gotta mow it. But here we go. When I first get to it, of course, even though I've just been driving this, I'm gonna go around, look at the tires. Any of them look weird, I'll kick them. These pins right here can be in here to make these stay down, but I'd like to be able to lift that up sometimes if I have to. So these crazy wheels are the point of problem, or the point of failure. So my dad's, I think he has them all the way out here, but you know, different strokes for different folks. So I'm hooked up to number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. It says so right here. All right, everything looks all right. No obvious problems. So look over the tractor, make sure it's got all its bogey wheels. I'm not gonna check the oil because it's on the hill, but I got these stops in here because the e-brake ain't the best in this tractor. And I didn't want to wake up with it over here or down here, wake up, come back to it over here. So this is the Toucannon down here. You can barely see it. That's the Toucannon River. Runs down through this canyon here. And that way's a Pomeroy to Garfield County. Walla Walla County is that way. This is Columbia County. So here we go. Mowing weeds in Columbia County, you guys. Oh, I got one more block. That's right, there's one behind my tractor. But you check the oil right here. Normally I would check it. I mean, I could check it, but it's no need. Yep, off to the races. And those of you who watch my channel know that I like clean windows, but I don't have window cleaner in here right now. There's a few things in here, but no window cleaner. So I got oil in here. I don't think there's any. No, there's a Gatorade in case I want one. I don't. So this one, to start it, you gotta, this is off. This is the throttle. So bump it here to run. It's got an ignition just like a car. Hit the clutch. Start her up. Come on. There we go. So it's running. Turn on my autopilot. So this one won't go up with just one. I have to pull both for it to go up. And it really starts lugging out. So it needs a little bit. You can watch it go up. Can't really tell. I know the window's so dirty. So it's back down all the way. I'm gonna turn the air conditioning. This is the air conditioning control. Turn it to high. It's on. Air conditioning high. What else? I think that's it. This is the e-brake. Normally this would be set, but look at this. It doesn't go that far. So it's supposed to go like right here. There's all this. It doesn't hook up. So it's a little broken. That's okay. Yep. Don't worry. Next time you see me in this tractor, you guys, it'll be spotless. So, and part of the reason is, oh, and I just learned this system. So this is like an iPad. You got like internet. Like, I'm not trying to do that though. And then this is the FMX Plus. This is the nav here. Come on. Like last time I had to go to this app list over here. This here, app list. Go to FMX Plus. Got loaded. We gotta wait for a minute. It's waiting on point those at me. And this one also, it dies when you, it's such a big mower. Like this is so crazy how dirty that is. Okay, right here, the Trimble, it's gonna load up. This is the new one. It's newer than I'm used to, so I was logging as guest. I don't know. Open a field. This is already right. I've scrolled down, accept this. It's telling me that I gotta drive it. Don't hit anything. Yep, I accept all responsibility now. Okay. I changed it so it's mowing 25. Auto steering, yes. So freeform, I'm gonna hit record. I'm gonna turn on that, which starts at painting this down here. So recording this. If there's a new field, I'll stop it for a second. If there's a new field, I'd have to hit swaths and then go up here to freeform, hit freeform, and then go new freeform. But since I already have a freeform, I'll just close that. Because as soon as I go through the swaths, next swath, that's gonna be an AB, next AB, next AB, next AB, AB. One of these will be a freeform. Oh, maybe not. So I'm gonna have to go here and load the freeform. Freeform, load. There we go. Again, hit record, turn on the painting, we're good to go. So with this, I was told to rev it up a little bit to 1,000, 700. There's 1,000, close enough. And this is the PTO on this. So I'm gonna watch this and engage this at the same time. Okay, so what just happened was the tractor just died. Now, shut it off before trying to restart it. Hey, nice, better air conditioning. So I'm gonna shut it off, start it back up again. Okay, so 1,000 RPM is what I need. I wasn't quite at 1,000. Oh, that's a lot better air conditioning. So I don't have any of my microphones or my camera or anything today. I just got my cell phone. So there's 1,000, call it 1,000, it's 1,020. 1,030. Okay, now I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna engage this and hope it doesn't break it. I'm gonna slip a little bit. You can hear it slipping, but it's on. So good. Rev her up. It's all the way down. This is the down. This is wing up. This is the top wings. Don't touch these. Touching these. Oh yeah. And I'm getting married, you guys. So that's good. To my sweetheart, Loretta. Okay, so I'm gonna rev this up. I don't want to rev it too high because I want to take off and shift gears. So boom, boom, boom. Okay, now I can rev it up. Okay, so he said 1,700 on this. That'll equal about 900 on the RPM on the PTO. There's 1,700. See, it's that weed like that needs to go. Weeds that are big like these ones need to go. And after I run through them, they're just much smaller. This thing's a real pull though. This thing weighs 7,000 pounds on the hitch. 7,000 pound hitch weight. I swear, that's what I was told. So don't know if you guys ever pulled anything that had a 7,000 pound hitch weight. You haven't, unless you're driving semi-truck. So, I think I've been around this twice. Well, this will be my third time. This is my third pass. And it's not showing there because I had to load a new freeform. But I've already been around this. I had to load a new field because this field's already been done by a mower before. So I'm gonna turn this. Now I don't want to turn too sharp because I can hit that right there. So I'm gonna gear down just a little bit, make my turn. When I'm making my turn, I'm watching this tire. See how close I am? Turn too sharp and I'm bound to run into myself and mess something up. So I don't want to do that. So I turn kind of gradual like and not to burn up the ground and all that. Can't really see my mark, but there's my tire tracks there, those. And then this is my mark here. So I'll jump on that. So this is the flats up here, you know. The wind turbines are here because it's so windy. We're doing it. We're going about 5 miles an hour. That's too high. 1,700. Oh, there. Now I can see my mark. And I happen to be like right on it. So that's good. But it lugs out when I'm turning. Like, it doesn't lug out, but there was a small hill there and it did rev down just a little bit. So I rev it up to 1,700 like I want it. I've got a decel pedal down here I can hit. So you can hear it dropping in revs, dropping. It's because the turning is taking a lot of the power away from the engine. So now that it's doing that, I can change gears down. No, it's like it's losing its own revs on purpose. I can counteract it and rev myself up to 1,700. Kind of bumpy. A little bit of a hill here, but I've already been around this almost enough times to just go ahead and get one more pass out of here and I'll be done. I'll be done with this small piece, obviously. I'm here to do 180 acres. I've probably done 50. So, as you can tell, the sun is not that high in the sky. And it's not the morning time, this is the afternoon. Started in Walla Walla County today. Now I'm in Columbia County. Started actually near Walla Walla this time. I didn't start near Prescott. Nope. So this, I can go down there and turn, which is what I should do. If I turned here, it'd be too steep. So I don't want to do that. So what I'll do is I'll swing way out here to the right. Then let's make a big swooping turn. I'm gearing down because I'm slowing down. By turning this, slowing down my engine. Because it's such a hard pull. Like, you wouldn't believe it, but it totally is. So there's my marks from where I turned. You can see them. Maybe you can see them, maybe you can't, but all this is pretty much mowed now, except for one pass out of here. So I'll hit the boost, give me some 1,700 RPMs, and we're out of here. We can go even faster. So if I'm not mowing anything right here, I go even faster. I just geared up to 7. You saw those RPMs drop, right? Then I'm gonna go down to this. Lots of loud sounds in here. It's a tractor. It's a 90s tractor. The year is 2025. This tractor is probably almost 30 years old. I'm 41 years old, although I don't look it. Let's take a guess. How old am I? 41. Not in my 20s. Nope. I'm in my 40s. But that's okay. I'll live forever because I'm a vampire. So. See the waves over here. Okay, now I'm just into this pass. Look, I gotta turn tighter to catch it, but there's no weeds over there, so it's okay. I'm trying to catch this weed right here. Yep, got it. I swear my RPMs. Oh, they're gaining again? I'm not rev that high, but I'm only trying to knock down these little koshas. Like, I shouldn't have to do it too hard. I've got lots of fuel still. I'm doing okay. So if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Hit that subscribe button though, and check it out. I'm farming again. I'm Trevor Struthers, former future farmer of America turned hired hand, working for the neighbors. This neighbor is a small world after all. Farms out near Walla Walla. Good guy, good bunch of guys. But my dad gave me the good. My dad gave me the good reference. So imagine that, you guys. My dad gave me a good reference. Anybody that knows my life, anybody that knows what's going on in my world or what it's been happening for the last 40 years, I've been out there, beyond the fields. But now I'm back in the fields, so I might have lived in Detroit for a minute. I might have been part of that outlaw scene or whatever, but I'm not anymore. This January I will have 7 years clean and sober, so that's good. And then another 3 years, somebody will let me see my daughter, so that'll be good. But if you're watching, Hazel, I love you. And one of these days, you know what I mean, you'll get to see me. I'm gonna be an old girl by then. But that's okay. Last time I saw my daughter, she was 6 years old. She's 15. She'll be 15 next week. But I'm still sober, you know what I mean? You see the mower behind me. I didn't bring any of my recording equipment, so I'm not going to try to point this at myself and just sit here holding my phone. But it's a happy day. It's my first day at work. I'm not going to ask this boss if I can or can't record or if I can post it or not. I'm not going to ask my dad. I'm not going to ask his wife. I'm not going to ask anybody anymore. You know what? I'm just going to do what I'm doing. And if they got a problem with it, well, then they can ask me a question, I guess. That's kind of where I'm at. But if you guys got any questions or any comments, leave them down below. I'm not going to tell you the name of my other channel. But very few people can check me out on my stream and care. I got 55, IGOT 55. That's where I live stream me playing video games. Nobody wants to watch that, so I don't tell you guys about that. I'll probably edit that out of this video, but look how beautiful that is behind me. So I farmed until I was about 30 years old, and then I moved away from the farm. Sent away, but that's okay. Took me a few years to figure it out, how to make my way in the world. It wasn't all on the up and up. It wasn't all good. It wasn't all, but it was what I had to do. You know? When you ain't got no friends, you ain't got no family. You only got business associates and people you just met and acquaintances and people that are trying to get over on you, people that are trying to eat off you, people trying to rob you, steal you, kill you. Who cares? You should, you know? Just shut the fuck up, Trevor. But I can't. So I keep talking. I was going to tell you what you should do, but I don't do that. I'm in the program of Alcoholics Anonymous. I talk about what I do. I talk about me and myself and my own struggles, and you got to figure it out for what I say, what I do, and you do what I do, and that what should help. That's all. These little pieces, man, I call them little S pieces. Not because you got to do an S, but because they're shit. S is for shit. So, I'm not going to use the F word on here, you guys. I'll probably even beat me saying the S word. But I don't like being called names. I don't like it when people curse at me. I don't mind cursing at all. I find it fine. I'm fine with it. You can curse all day. Just don't tell me to F off. Don't tell me F you. Don't tell me this, that, or to STFU. Don't tell me that. Because I will get rage the F out at you. And that's probably not what you want. I know that's not really what I want. There. I don't know if it's going to stop flashing colors or whatever, but yeah, it's not what I want. I don't want to be mad. I don't want to do anything stupid. I don't want to say anything stupid, you know? So, when them streets come out of me real quick, like the farmer in me is like all pretty high strung too. My dad is something to be dealt with. He is a crazy force of earth and wind and fire. But then there's me, who is just a ball of insanity wrapped in an exterior of normality. Normality achieved. You know? Normal. I'm normal. People will say I've always been normal. That is not true. I was highly abnormal. I was doing things that were out of the ordinary. I was acting in a way that was out of the ordinary. And I knew I was, but you know what? I didn't care. I don't care. I don't care. I'll tell you that, you know what? I used to do this, and it was embarrassing for me. I used to do that, and it was embarrassing for me. And in telling you I did these embarrassing things, you should understand that you too can get sober. You too can stop doing that shit. You can start doing something different. That's what I did. And it's not about me doing not that. It's not about not doing a thing. It's about doing something else more productive. It's about replacing all my negative character defects or traits with positive ones. So instead of being judgmental and hateful and all this stuff, I'm thoughtful, I'm caring, I'm loving, I'm a lot of things that I used to never be capable of. When I say I wasn't capable of it, I mean for real. I was not capable, you guys. Like, I didn't give a damn about you. I didn't give a damn about anything other than me. And only in the way that, like, how I would get high next time. Like, that's what I mean when I cared about me. I cared about how I was getting drugs. Cared about all this stuff. And I know this is really loud and this is way off point, but this is like me sharing my experience, strength, and hope with maybe one of you who's drinking too much. Because I know I got a lot of friends that drink way too much. They're gonna die from it. Like, they're gonna, like, their health, they're gonna die from it. Like, a lot of my close friends are gonna die from it. A lot of my close friends have died from it. And I'm not talking about fentanyl. I have very few friends that died from fentanyl because I got the hell out of that, and all my friends are already dead. So, hard to die from fentanyl when you're already dead, you know what I mean? So, they're alive if they quit doing drugs. But alcohol will kill you just the same. Cocaine will kill you just the same. You know? Heroin, it'll kill you just the same. It's one of them risks you accept when you do drugs. Yes, the risk of death of fentanyl may be much higher, but it's still a risk. An acceptable risk, obviously. So if you die in the streets doing fentanyl, you know what I mean? My heart goes out to your family, but you did what you would love, and you did what you chose. So that's what America that I know is all about. So if you die of a fentanyl overdose, you know what I mean? You're living that freedom life. Well, good for you. Now, I finished this piece. Now I gotta get out of here. Okay, I finished this piece. Now I gotta get out of here, cross the field, so I can get over to this next piece over there on the same side of the road. But, oh, there actually was more over here, huh? Yeah, there is more down there. Dang, I forgot. There's another piece. Another piece over there. You see it? There. Yeah, I gotta go do that one right there. So I'll go back along this, even though I already mowed this. Make sure everything's mowed twice. So now I'm headed to that piece over there. And people say that I know too much, or that I think too much, or I'm doing too much, or I'm saying too much, you know. That's my own shit. That's for me to say what I do too much of. I know when I've done too much. I knew when I did too much drugs. You just weren't gonna stop me. There ain't no one on this earth. There was no one that was gonna stop me. That's what I was gonna do. This is my chosen path, you know. A lot of dead friends. I would do drugs and I would talk to them after they were dead, and I would have a lot of very deep, very philosophical talks with them. And it's not that they answer me back. It's that I knew what they would say. You know? You know what I'm saying? I already knew what you were going to say. You didn't have to say anything. I already knew. Well, you got that with your dead friends. If you had good friends that would tell you what's up when you were doing something stupid. If I didn't have so many damn friends telling me, what the hell are you doing? What are you doing? Stop doing that. Blah, blah, blah. I probably would have never stopped. I'd have never rethought my place in Detroit. I'd have died for it. I'd have died to prove to you guys that I wasn't scared to go die in Detroit. Wrap your head around that one. You guys being like, you know, everyone I knew before. Now a lot of them are dead. A good number of them are dead. So I know this is not a good video, but it's a video. I'm making it. It's what I make. It's what I'm doing. So I'm not even gonna shut that off. I'm just gonna lift it up. So I'm gonna shut off the mower. Now that I'm up here, I go a little faster. So this looks good. I was told that's okay. So I'm not gonna do that. But this, I gotta mow this little piece here. There's not much to it, but you know, you gotta control the weeds somehow. So you plant the wheat right here. You plant every little bit into wheat, or every little bit could be weeds. So I'm gonna get out in here. I'm gonna put it down, flip around. I'm not very good at going this side out. Like I just don't do it very good. So I'll do the edge right here, but this is the wrong way. This is the clockwise. This is for a tractor. This is the wrong way. So I'll go through this corner here. I gotta stop recording for a second. So I'm gonna go through this corner. I know you guys can't see it, but there might be rocks in here. So I'll bump it up just a little bit. Go through, look for rocks. Get ready to lift it up some more, you know. But I can come through this corner again. I probably will come through this corner again. Went through the corner. I got those weeds, you can see. I got some of them. Dirt's already on the windows. I just wiped off. No, this one I wiped off. That one. So I'm gonna go around this, and I'll catch you guys in a minute. So this tractor has a lot of hours on it, like 12,000 hours. It's a long time. So I'm turning to the left. You hear that? Sounds like a horn honking. It's not. That's this. That's the steering wheel. So turning to the left, it does that because you're going counterclockwise. You're turning to the left a lot. Just think about going around the outside of a square counterclockwise, anti-clockwise, and it's this left turn, left turn, left turn, left turn. So I'm turning to the right now. A slight sound, that's a normal sound. It's because it never turned right. It didn't turn right a lot, but it turned left a lot. It's getting tired. So I know it's against the rules, but I'm gonna go around the other way because I just keep making left turn, left turn, left turn. You hear that? It's so annoying. This hydraulics is getting tired too. So down is fine. It goes down by itself, but I have to use both hydraulics to go up. Interesting, huh? All these old farm tractors, they all got something. Some more than others. So when I'm turning around, I go slower. It says 4.0. I go slow when I turn because, yes, this goes slow. That's out there flying. It doesn't look like it's going twice as fast, though, probably, as the inside. So I'm trying not to hit that. Turning. Left, 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 left. It's very annoying. There we go. It's like that's the sound it makes when it's running low on fluid. But it doesn't do it when it goes right, so that's not what it is. I thought it was a cavitation sound. It might be. There we go. That's the last weed right here. You see this? I did it. Lots of turning around. Very inefficient, but that's how the small pieces are done. So I lift it up. So if I do find a rock, I don't hit it. And down this way, this is as far as it goes. I do believe there's no more pea stubble down here. Yeah, no, there's not. So I'm gonna turn up out of here. We'll get up out of here and go down to the big spot. And when I'm crossing a road like this, holy cow, is that bumpy. Well, I was slow down, rev down. Going like 2 miles an hour crossing this. So I'm turning Here we go. It doesn't stop. So now that I'm across, this is P stubble again. Bump it up. We're going fast. This is the gear I'm running it at normally. I'm just swerving at this one lead here. Got it. Okay, now I'm gonna go around the outside of this to the next piece over there, the big piece. So I mowed that. I mowed that piece. Now I just got this one up here and maybe that grassy knoll. And there's another piece across the road. So I still got quite a bit left. I can go faster, he thinks, so for sure right here. I mean, I just mowed that. Now that's everything. It's not really about whether it mows or not. It's about how rough it is. Because you can't see it. I think it's a bouncy thing back there. And they're brand new. Those are $100,000. This mower I'm pulling, $100,000. This tractor, no. Brand new, 50, 60, 1998 though. Now it's worth like 40, 50 maybe, probably less. Call it 40. So $40,000. Paid $50,000 for that. $90,000 just to do this. A lot of people don't have money like this. A lot of people never have money like this to even start. And once you start, there's no money in this. There's not. I'm not joking. There's no money to be had in wheat. These are peas. They make no money, so that wheat can grow. Wheat grows. It makes no money. What are we doing? Put up wind turbines. This is a cattle pasture. That's CRP. CRP over there. There's no wheat over there. There's a wheat. You can see it barely. But there's no wheat over there. It's just government outground. Government paid to not farm it. So it's a little bumpy here from all the traffic. So I'll bump down. Couple of gears. One gear at a time in this. First, second, third, all the way up. Sequential. It's sequential. You can skip them, but don't. Do not do that. If you're going to skip them, you better put in the clutch. As in, if you're going to just go all the way to 0, clutch in. If you want to slow down, this will slow you down. Okay, so I'm going to cross the road here. You can see right there why that's all outground. See all those ravines? It's not good. Side hill, turning, looking for rocks. Still like to have some rocks. There ain't no need for me to be over here. There's no weeds. So I'm slowly turning, trying not to dig up too much dirt. Just turning. I can even lift this up some. Going on the outside. I'm just spot doing this, but I mean, this is a spot that really doesn't need it. That means it'll be a good place for me to turn, other than it being a hill. So you can't really see it, but I just came along right here. It's mowed right on top of this. And then there's this little weird hump. So I went along the top of it. Now I'm gonna have to come up under it, but I'm gonna be able to go up kind of like this along it. Like this thing wings up pretty good. Look at that. That's wild sunflowers. It's well smoked and dead. I'm getting sprayed. I'm gonna run over a little bit, but I can't really get up there. I'm not gonna see that anyway. Look at this one. Can't really see it. It's so dusty. So I'm kind of getting up on this. You can tell. Getting all these weeds right there. So I'm gonna turn. I'm gonna stay along this, kind of crooked, a little cockeyed along the top of this. Get this big old weed. Look how big that weed is. See that? And now look. You can't tell. It's gone. This makes it thick. So we're doing it. Go along this hump here. Yeah, but it's been mowed right there. Like right on my mark by hand. So this is what we do out here, you know. A lot of farmers, they drive like this. Me, I'm driving it. I really know how to drive it still. We're just kind of thinning out so I can go a little faster. Making sure I'm down all the way. There's just a lot of things that rattle in here. The faster I go, the rattler it is. More rattly. Yep. That's probably about it, guys. I'm gonna keep mowing, but yep, that's about enough video for the day. So, till next time, you guys have a good one. And you too.